Hey, ho, ho, ho! It's Elias McMillan in the NFL Road Show. A lot of games taking place throughout the National Football League today, and we will travel the entire journey to fill you into what to check out for the holidays. You've got the Dolphins forging ahead without Ryan Tannehill at quarterback at the Buffalo Bills, who are still searching to find a winning combination. Who do you like, Elias?
It's going to be pretty cold up there in Buffalo. Miami right now, as it stands, is the 6th seed in the AFC, so they have a lot to play for. Buffalo, their playoff chances are slim to none, but they're going to play hard at home for head coach Rex Ryan. I like the Bills.
Falcons at the Panthers.
This is a matchup from earlier in the season. Julio Jones had a ridiculous game, almost 300 yards receiving, almost broke the record. Carolina remembers that. They're going to key on him today as he comes back from injury. I like Carolina. I like the way they played last week on Monday Night Football. They're going to play hard for that head coach. Cam Newton's still a big factor. I like Carolina.
Washington at the Chicago Bears.
And Washington, that team that Carolina beat last week on Monday Night Football, they looked like they're on their last leg. Chicago, got to be careful about them because they're playing really strong near the end of the season.
All right, we've got the Colts and the Raiders.
Oakland, man, they're playing for a shot to be the 2nd seed in the AFC. Indianapolis looked great last week on the road, but Oakland's tough to beat at home. I like Jack Del Rio and the Raiders.
Vikings at the Packers.
Green Bay, the hottest team in the NFC. They're looking forward to a Week 17 showdown against Detroit for the NFC North title. Minnesota, they brought back Adrian Peterson. He wasn't ready. He's not coming out this week. Minnesota, they're done. Green Bay at home is going to roll today.
All right, Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints.
Saints almost scored 50 last week, Rob, so they're going to be a problem at home for Tampa Bay. I like the Saints.
Elias McMillan up next. It is Christmas Eve night. You've got the Bengals and the Houston Texans.
Cincinnati, AJ Green coming back. They're going to be a challenge for Houston. Houston needs to win this game to stave off Tennessee because they're right behind them in that AFC South race. Houston at home, I'm taking them.
All right, tomorrow night you've got the Broncos at the Chiefs.
It's going to be cold in Kansas City, man. They're going to have to go hard with the tailgating. Plenty of barbecue, plenty of beer in the stockings for the fans in Kansas City. It's going to be cold. Denver, they can't score points. Kansas City dealing with some injuries right now, but they still think they can catch Oakland on Week 17 in the AFC West. So I like Kansas City at home.
And if that's not enough for the holidays, Monday Night Football, Lions and the Cowboys.
Well, thanks to the Eagles, this game doesn't really mean much to Dallas. Dallas has already clinched the NFC East title and home field advantage in the NFC, but they still want to put out a strong performance at home before they shut it down into the playoffs. So I like Dallas at home.
But we're all waiting and wondering, how will the Steelers fare against the Ravens Christmas Day at 1?
This is a big rivalry. I mean, it feels like the Steelers have had the upper hand in this rivalry for a long time, but Baltimore has won, 4 straight in this rivalry game against the Steelers. So they're due one. Pittsburgh's coming out with those new uniforms on Christmas Day. It's going to be flashy. It's going to be a packed house at Heinz Field. I just don't see... I mean, Baltimore, they're tough. They got a tough defense. Could you imagine if the Ravens come into Heinz Field on Christmas Day and just snatch the heart out of the Steeler fans on Christmas Day? That can't happen.
Well, listen,
right?
listen.
That can't happen.
Being that we're in that seasonal frame of mind, let me just give you one thing to remind you about that wonderful holiday movie that was Home Alone. If this would happen, this is what you would see. Steeler Nation, Heinz Field.
I like the Steelers to win that game on Christmas Day, but man, they got to be careful, man. Big Ben, he's good at home. The offense usually performs well at home. I like the Steelers big.
Merry Christmas from Elias McMillan and your Pratte Pack.